let me start with this. Have you ever been to Saratoga Springs?
Yes, I have.
You have. What brought you here?
Well, we over the years we've played there quite a bit, and we've always stayed at this lovely resort right on that uh, famous street of little curio shops and um, seltzer water and
Broadway. You stay on Broadway. You stay on Filas Street. You stay on Congress Street. Yeah, because there's springs all over the place. So you get
right.
to try the water, and
I
most
get to.
people don't like it. Did you try the water?
Oh, I love the water. I'm a kind of a seltzer guy.
Oh, you are. So you know that Saratoga water is famous then. But you stayed, so did you play at SPAC? Did you play the Saratoga Performing Arts Center? Is that what you played? Do you know? Outdoor amphitheater?
That would be asking way too much.
Well, let me see. Come on, you can't remember every show you've done. You've only done probably what, 15,000 shows through the years?
It's amazing the shows I do because not to brag, but I have a very good memory, it would seem. And it's surprising to me the shows I remember and the amount of shows. I don't remember the name of the place in Saratoga, but I do remember having wonderful dinners and taking great walks up and down the streets there.
Yeah, they do have it is a nice town. You're coming to a nice town. So you've been to Saratoga. Have you ever been to the racing track? Have you ever been to the race course?
I'm going to say no.
No. Okay. So you know why you're here, though. This is for the Belmont Festival. So the third leg of Racing's Triple Crown is happening in Saratoga this year because Belmont is under construction. So that's
Oh,
why
okay.
you're being brought in. This is a
Sure.
special occasion. So you guys are playing to kick off the Racing Festival.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. I don't think we have been there yet. We've done the other one, the Kentucky Derby.
You have done the Derby. All
We've
right.
done
So
the Derby a couple of times.
did you get to watch the race? Have you been able to watch the races at Churchill Downs or anything?
No, we've usually been there during the proceedings for the week and would play events inside the circle.
Gotcha. And then bail before the crowds get too crazy.
It was pretty crazy. So if it gets crazier, I would like to see that one day.
Which, after all these years, I may have exaggerated, but you've probably done
I don't think you
several
have.
several thousand shows, right? You've done several thousand shows. Is that safe to say?
It's safe to say.
Yeah. Favorite song to play?
Oh, I have a terrible line I always say. This is nasty, but I'll say it. So ask the question again and I'll tell you.
All right. All these shows, thousands of shows. What is your favorite song to play?
The last one.
The last one in the show or the last one ever?
No, I like to play them all. I really enjoy playing. It's fun to play a new song, obviously, but there's a great charge you get when you play the hits for people who've come there to hear these hits, and we're so blessed to have like 6 or 8 hits, however number it is. So it's good.
You wrote some of them too, right? As I recall, did you write? Were you writer and or co-writer on some of those hits?
Yes.
Your favorite among those you've written?
Oh, I love Till I Hear It From You, which wrote with a great guy up in New York, Marshall Crenshaw. Um, and I love writing songs. So anytime you get to play some music, it's really a pleasure. It's a joy.
Till I Hear It From You. Was that rooted in some truth? Was something going on in your life at that time?
Oh, it was so long ago.
All right. So least favorite song to play then. Be honest.
The least favorite song to
Is
play.
there a least favorite among the hits, among the all the hits that we know?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't want to approach my life like thinking, "Oh my God, got to get through this one." I mean, I have at points of my life when, but I'd rather not. So no, I don't think so. Honestly, we play for. Sometimes we play for 45 minutes. Sometimes we play for an hour. Sometimes we play for an hour and a half, and every time it just goes by like the blinking of an eye. And I remember when we were young and we would go on national TV shows like David Letterman or the Carson Show or the
Leno.
Jay Leno Show. You would play a song for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and you didn't even have enough time to get nervous. It was just over.
Yeah. So what's your advice to those folks who will come out in Saratoga Springs Wednesday night to see you if they want to hear the hour and a half? What does the fan have to do to make sure that they get the extended dance mix of Gin Blossoms?
Well, I don't know how long we're playing. It could be an hour and a half. I would say show up early. Is it one of those situations where they bring their own chairs and have a great time?
It is. They're not supposed to bring chairs, but yes,
Oh,
it's
go.
they
Okay.
close down the street, they close down Broadway,
Okay.
and it's there'll be probably 15,000 or so there, I
Okay.
think. So.
Then I would say don't bring chairs. Bring your joyful selves and maybe take the wife to dinner beforehand.
But the Chamber of Commerce will appreciate that, Jesse, that you gave that advice. How about some covers? Well, we hear covers of other bands. Do you have some favorite covers to play? Do you have some tried and tested songs that you guys like to play that aren't Gin Blossom songs?
Do we ever? We've got a million of them. And depending on the night and depending on the mood, it can really run the gamut. But yeah, we play some covers. We always have, We were a band that started playing in bars in the 80s, and we would play 4 hours in the evening. So uh, you had to play a lot of different kinds of music.
Do you have a favorite or two of the covers?
You know what I do? I love this old Sam Cooke song we do, Twistin'.
I know that song.
It's a great song.
Yeah. Are you still writing music?
I am. Uh, I am. I'm writing. I'm always writing for film and TV, and artists, and I stay very busy. Honestly, writing music, playing music is just a joy. It always has been since I was a kid, and it never stops being that. And there's a real great sense of pride I have when I finish a song, even if it's just a song that will sit on my piano.
Do you always have your notepad? Do you always have, how do you get inspired? Yeah, show me. What do you
Yeah,
got?
so
So,
because I'm sitting at my piano right now because I was working this morning, and then Hillary, our wonderful manager, called to remind me, Jesse, don't forget you're going to talk to a nice gentleman today. So behave yourself, she says.
and then it turned out that I ended up on the line. So I don't know what happened. Our wires got crossed there somewhere.
Yes.
What's your favorite part of touring? Is there a favorite part or is it drudgery after all these years?
It can be, and so I purposely try to tell myself I get to do this. I like I like waking up in the bus. I'm kind of an early riser as I've gotten older, and I like waking up in the bus, and it's usually me and Bill Lean, our bass player. He usually beats me. He'll be up early, already drinking his coffee. So I like it. It's nice and quiet, and I enjoy making the coffee. And we just sit there and kind of look out the window of the bus and say, "Oh, where are we? Are we at a show, or are we at a hotel, or a truck stop?" There's usually someplace nice, and I get out and take a walk. That's the nice part of the day.
You'll have that opportunity up here. It's going to be warm. I mean, by our standards, not by yours, but it's going to be warm up here. It's going to be in the high 80s on Wednesday.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
and it's been rainy and awful here. So you're going to have, if that weather holds, you're going to have a big enthusiastic crowd to hear you play.
Uh,
Um,
so maybe I'll bring a sweater.
yes, that's right. It's much cooler here than you're used to, I'm sure.
Okay.
But what about the least favorite part of touring? You said you're an early riser. You like to get up and check out the town, have a cup of coffee. What's the least favorite part?
We don't really have it so much anymore. In the old days, we used to have to, we would play a lot of shows in a week, so you could actually get physically exhausted. Um, and we've sort of figured out a way to make all the shows really fresh. Meaning we don't try not to do 6 shows in a row or 5 in a row. We have days off for rest. And um, but in the old days, it could be tough, especially if there was flights involved, and you could just sort of get tired enough to not realize where you were.
So you're coming into town tomorrow. You're coming into town on Tuesday.
I'm coming to town Tuesday, and then I'm going to have a nice dinner and relax.
You know where? You know where you're having dinner yet? What
I
kind of food
don't
do you
know. I'll just take a nice walk and figure it
what,
out.
what kind of food do you like?
Well, I think since I'm traveling all day, it'd be nice to have some seafood, something nice
Perfect.
and light.
You have some good choices in town. Does the band like to eat together, or you guys been together so long that you like your alone time?
Everyone appreciates the alone time. I will tell you this though, Scotty Johnson, the other guitar player, Scotty and I have been having lunch together for about 38 years,
Is
and
that right?
it's every day. And um, he'll always pay, but I try to pay, but he always grabs the check. It's just who he is. He's just a sweet guy. But and Bill, the bass player too. So we tend to have lunch every day, and it's just a walk. It's about taking a walk and then and getting some lunch.
I think that was my last question, really. What is your routine? So you get here on Tuesday, you'll settle into a hotel. What does your Wednesday look like? What will the Gin Blossoms day look like on Wednesday?
Well, I got a nice life, I got to tell you. I'll wake up, I'll make the hotel coffee, which I adore, and then I'll look around. I'll do a little reading, do some stuff. I have to get done, and then take a walk, and then call Scotty around noonish and see if he wants to grab some lunch.
You see if he
And
wants to buy you some lunch, is what you mean.
yes, yeah.
So you walk around. Do you guys still rehearse?
Well, we are actually rehearsing next week. That is crazy. Yeah, we do. We get together to kind of shore up some pieces and make sure everybody's in the same room together. Um, and then in the afternoons, Scotty and I and Bill usually go down to the show and plug in our guitars and make a little racket for a while.
You do. So it's not a formal sound check, but you like to play around a little bit.
Yeah, we don't really do formal sound checks.
And has that always been the way, or is that just because you know what you're doing by now?
Well, I think we'd like to think we know what we're doing.
That's terrific. Anything you want to add about being on the road all these years later, Jesse, and your upcoming visit to Saratoga Springs in particular?
Uh, traveling in the Northeast has always been nice because the cities are closer to each other, and um, there's always great Italian food, it would seem. And I feel very comfortable there. People are very warm, and it's always been. We've traveled there a lot all these years. It's one of our strongholds, so it's very comfortable. And I recognize the places I've gone to in the past, and I can go have. I know that I can have a great minestrone soup here, or this and that. So it's a good thing, I got a nice life.
And you get to enjoy some spring water tomorrow if you're inclined.
I'm gonna down some seltzer, maybe a whiskey too. I'm not sure.
You have a lot of options there as well. Any relation? What I know it's a common name. Any relation to Fernando's family?
I don't think so, though. They're from the same village that my grandfather was from in Sonora, but it is kind of the Smith of our people. So I would like to. I was sad when he passed away last year. He was a terrific person and just a wonderful baseball player.
Yeah, I'm a Dodgers fan, believe it or not. Born and raised in the Northeast, but I'm a Dodgers fan as well. And
Good
that
for
was my
you.
childhood. Yeah, that was my
Yeah,
childhood
that's my
watching
team too.
Fernando. Yeah, excellent. Can you tilt your camera down so we can see the piano that you're at? Do you mind?
Oh,
Or is that going to
yes.
mess you up?
There's my piano.
Oh,
How's
there
that?
you go.
Yeah.
So is that your primary? I mean, you play guitar now, but weren't you the original vocalist? Were you the original vocalist of the band?
I sang for a while, and then we both sang, and then at some point it seemed just let Robin sing, and everything sort of really took off. I always played piano, but my first instrument was probably guitar.
And
My
you,
family's musical. My sister plays really beautifully.
but you prefer to write at the piano?
Well, I have a guitar next to me too, so it goes back and forth. Anything to keep engaged.
Understood. Jesse, this has been fun. I
Thank
appreciate
you
your
so
time.
much.
And maybe I'll say hello to you. I'll see you Wednesday. Maybe I'll say hello so we can meet in person.
Come on
But
by.
this is just so you know, this is the NBC station in Albany. So we cover Saratoga Springs and we are going all out. We're doing all sorts of coverage because the Belmont is kind of a big deal, being the third leg of the Triple Crown. So we have all sorts of coverage, and our conversation here will be part of that.
Oh, I'm thrilled, and it's always nice to come up there, and I guarantee we're gonna have a nice time and play all the hits.
And this is the time to be here because you don't want to be here in the middle of February. So it really is. You're coming at the right time. And anything that I didn't hit that you would like to chat about? You said some nice things about the area. You said that we talked about Till I Hear It From You. Any what gets the biggest all these years? What gets the biggest rise out of the crowd? Which are the hits? Is it Hey Jealousy? Is it Till I Hear It From You? Allison Road?
It really is. Hey Jealousy and Tell and Follow really sort of have their high moments. And um, what was I going to say? Oh, we're touring this summer with Blues Travelers and Spin Doctors, a couple Northeast guys,
Yeah.
and we're gonna hit the country, and we're gonna have a great time. They're both wonderful bands and really terrific people.
And I saw you going to Red Rocks, right? You guys have been there dozens of times, but
Tour starts the 4th of July in Red Rocks.
oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Well, thank you, Jesse. This was a lot of fun chatting. I appreciate your time.